It is Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. It was your live show. Live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No excuses. Just free picks. We just keep showing up, whether you like it or not. Chris, what's happening?
Well, I hope people would still like it that we show up, but yeah, no, I'm winning day yesterday. Liked yesterday's card, like today's card, just that much more, and yeah, it's actually a pretty good card, all things considered. For we usually see these smaller Tuesday college hoops cards, but still see a lot of the big boys in action. I'm looking forward to it.
Notice anything different about me?
I'm trying to see.
Switch to the fitted hat from the trucker.
You hat? I was gonna say, yeah.
Exactly what it was, yeah.
Trying to shed that 10.
It's not like the other thing.
trying to shed the 10 pounds the camera puts on me.
Here, okay.
I've got 8 of them on.
Okay. I was gonna say, do you have an extra 10 hats that I could borrow?
Yeah, right.
I kind of like, I've had the fitted hats for a while, and I I'll wear them out like once in a while if I'm wearing a hat, like I'm going out somewhere, like going to art show or something. I'll throw a hat on, but I generally don't wear I generally wear the trucker, but I've been wearing the fitted lately. I like it.
It's comfy, eh? If you can find a nice fitted hat, they just, I don't know, they just fit comfy on the head.
It's kind of like the Charmin, for gentle Charmin.
The quilted fitted hat.
The quilted fitted hat for your head.
3-ply.
Yeah, it's a little different, than the trucker. I wore it in the videos for today also. Kind of just switching it around. I have a ton of them, so I was just like, these are, I don't know why I didn't wear them before. I always wore these kind of hats. I think they're a little warmer than the trucker,
Yeah, definitely. They are definitely warmer than the trucker hat. There's no breathability in
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, if they don't breathe as good when you're working out.
It's all right though. I don't wear a hat when I'm working out. That's for damn sure. No way.
I got the workout hat, so.
What kind of workout you doing, Rod? Hip hop abs?
No, I have a Bowflex stair climber machine.
Oh, I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Here, you got,
right?
you got,
and
you
it's
got
got an elliptical.
You
so
got it.
we
We gotta see this, man.
You gotta see this.
We gotta see it. You gotta film it. Put it on our
Definitely,
TikTok.
I'll should get working
Oh, yeah.
with the elliptical.
We should do the workouts. You can see me on the rollerblades with my neighbors' faces in shock. They can never figure out how old I am.
Our town's got too many potholes to be rollerblading. There's nowhere smooth. When we get, it would be.
That's why I got the heavy duty tricksters.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't remember. Did you say it was fairly smooth where you normally skate?
Me?
Yeah.
Depends. There's construction, whatever. I've hit manhole covers. It's I have really good balance, so I don't really worry about it too much. I hit rocks. I hit those little lights in the street. Whatever.
Oh no.
I hit those things. Cars.
Oh jeez.
Really doesn't matter too much. Pretty sturdy. I know what I'm doing out there.
I can't imagine. My legs are a little wobbly. Can't imagine rollerblade.
I mean, if you're doing the elliptical, it should be no problem for you. How many miles are you going on the elliptical?
I don't know about miles. I just go by minutes. I'm not looking at.
How many minutes you doing?
Up to 15 minutes. 15 minutes hard, heavy. Yeah, it's.
You got a little leotard you put on or something? A little workout outfit?
Little shorts.
Richard Simmons, the headband going maybe?
No, it's an old one. It's an old Toronto Maple Leafs hat that I've had for I'm going to say at least 10 years. That way it's very absorbent, so it works.
We're very interested. So what's the goal weight? Like, what's the goal? Like, how many pounds are you going to take off?
I got to take off about 140. So
140.
I got about 130 to
Buck
go.
40. Ruflo's lost some weight. Turn the camera off. I know Romanelli was losing weight. We're all losing weight here at Pick Dogs. I'm down. I'm only a pound over the weight where I'm normally at, where I say, man, I got to lose weight. So, which is pretty good. You know, I've been doing this. I started my diet November 1st and working out, and I've lost 7 pounds. So, like, I know a lot of people are like, oh man, I lost 4 pounds this week or whatever. It's just, I just don't lose weight like that, you know, because I really work out hard. So I do put on a lot of muscle, but it's, you know, I will lose weight. It just takes me a while. It doesn't take me that long to put it on though. I'm very good at that.
Right? It goes on so.
I'll tell you, sometimes you gain weight. Sometimes you gain weight and it's like, oh man, I didn't even really eat anything. And then other times it was like, man, that was a good one. You know, so I just came off a really good one, you know? Like I had a really good one. It was like pizza like 5 times a week. I was eating chicken parm and, you know, everything. Man, I have 3 ice creams, go to Vegas, get like the ice cream, double ice cream, go back for more ice cream. It all will come off. It just takes time. Anyways. All right, well, let's get to some picks. I think we're all pretty I know my free picks have been hotter than hell. What's your workout tune, Rod? What's your tune?
I got a mix.
Money?
I the mix.
Take me
right now,
home tonight. I don't want to let you go till you see the light. Take me home tonight.
That reminds me of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Be my little baby. Oh, be my little baby.
Right now it's Metallica. I'm all.
I like I actually was watching MTV. They have like the '80s videos on, and they have like a thing called the '80s, and they have like 2 hours of '80s videos, and it was the Eddie Money "Be My Little Baby" was the video. He does the feel my heart beat faster. He does this. He's got the rock and roll jacket on, the long hair going. He's total rocker. He's awesome. That song's awesome, man. No, it's really, whether you like it, you know, don't like, whatever. Everyone likes that song, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the NBA. I think the Puck Dogs hit the parlay last night. Puck Dogs hit the parlay. I think I got my 7 free picks in 5 minutes, swept the board, and dog of the day. It's one of those days.
Yep, it was a good day.
And I've hit five in a row on the dog of the day, and 2 of the last 3 days I've hit my 7 free picks in just 5 minutes. I've hit all of them. 2 of the last 3 days. And people are sending me all their parlay tickets. I mean, 145 to 1. Because I have dogs in there and stuff, you know? So it's like puck line dogs, whatever is like the big payouts, man. Glad that everybody's winning. See, that's the thing on those parlays, those crazy parlays that everyone's doing. You hit 2 of those, man, it pays for the whole year, right? So
yeah.
It's like anything else. And I usually hit about 2 or 3 a month. 7 free picks, like the people that parlay them up because they go nuts. But I don't think I've ever hit 2 in 3 days like this. And the coup de grace was the Oakland plus 140 on there. I know Chris had a premium on the premium pick show on that same pick. Anyways, NBA. Let's talk about yesterday's games more.
A little bit more.
Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till you see the light. Take me home tonight. Be my little baby. Yeah. It's a good one. Pacers, Bulls, Heat, Celtics. Those teams hate each other's guts. Knicks, Cavs. I hate their guts. And Pelicans, Chicken Nuggets. Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bulls. I know there was a betting tools trend on that one. I think it's 9 in a row they've won in the second half of a back to back as a favorite. I like the Bulls there. The Pacers just getting too many track meets for my liking, give up too many points, and I think the Chicago Bulls can take advantage of that one. But I really like the Boston Celtics plus the points against Miami. Miami's still the worst home cover team in the NBA, and the Boston Celtics, I think they just got caught with their pants down yesterday looking ahead to this one when they were taking on the Magic. The Magic have been giving them issues all season long, and I think the Celtics focus up and take care of business in this one. I saw a couple names on the injury report that I don't think have been updated as of yet. I'm still seeing Marcus Smart on there, Malcolm Brogdon, Robert Williams III, all questionable, but I think at least one, maybe two, if not all three of them go here. So give me the Celtics plus the points.
Right.
And for me, these are good ones.
Your heartbeat
I like the under in that Celtics Heat game. I think defenses definitely come to play in this one. As you say, you get a bunch of guys that are definitely questionable in this one. But the Heat are starting to play. So second in D holding teams to under 110 points a game. I think we got the first to 100 win type game here. Definitely going with the under. As you look the under 5-2 the last 7 meetings in Miami. We go with the under there. And the other one I like the under in the Pelicans in Denver. You look at New Orleans, they're averaging 101.3 points a game over their last 3. Denver, 118 points a game, and that gets us under the total. You look at the Pelicans, 8-1 in their last 9 versus a team with a winning record to the under. The under is 8-2 the last 10 meetings. Take the under Denver Pelicans.
Chris is watching the video.
I might be.
Put the link. He's a rocker.
Oh, yeah. I enjoy me a good Eddie money.
Shins running through me. You breathe. I can feel your heartbeat faster. And then he does the microphone twirl. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you.
It's always the high note in those like 80s songs that get me pumped. I was like, I wait for the first 2.5 minutes of the song just for that high note, like after the last chorus.
I think this one though, that Be My Little Baby, that was like, that was like viral for the time. It was like huge. I like the Cavaliers against the Knicks. I'm so sick of the Knicks, man. 11-13 at Madison Square Garden. It's like it's the MSG, It's like that MSG it always gets you, right? It's like 8-14 against the number. The problem with the Cavs here is, it's like when you have the MSG, it's like 15 minutes later you feel like beating the Knicks again, It's like
that's why the Knicks are always. Maybe that's why the Knicks are always so sleepy at home.
They are. 15 minutes later, you still like beating the Knicks. It's like it's the problem. Like that bit, huh? we
The
haven't done
the
that
MS
one. We haven't done that one in a while.
there are certain bits that will always get me. The MSG bit, the MSG bit will always be a classic.
I haven't done that one. It's been a while since we've done that one.
I could practically see you blowing the dust off of it before you said it.
It's like, oh, this is a good opportunity for the MSG. Man. 15 minutes later, you feel like beating the Knicks again. It's like you're at the book, like cashing your ticket. It's like, I'd like to, is there any other bets? Yes, I'd like to bet against the Knicks again. It's like you just finished betting against the Knicks.
But I'm still hungry.
But it's an MSG.
But I still want more.
I still want more. Yeah.
Dallas against Washington. Porzingis out forever. That was what they said. It's a report. Isn't today the trade deadline, or is it next week?
I think it's next week.
It's got to be coming up. Suns against the Hornets. And the Lakers and the Clippers.
Oh, February 9th.
Oh, so a couple weeks.
Yeah. But I'm gonna stick with the over in that Suns and Hornets matchup. 227. The total has dropped 2.5 points, but yeah, even with the Suns, not necessarily having an offense that's lighting the world on fire, even with all their players out, they have been playing to some overs in recent games, and Charlotte's defense has really let them down in a lot of spots. They gave up 120 to the Jazz yesterday. Gave up scored 122 in back-to-back road games prior to that, and also in the 4 home games prior to that, they gave up 122, 124, 130. So defense not Charlotte's strong suit. I think we get a higher scoring game in this one. I like the over 227.
And for me, I like the under in the Clippers and Lakers. You look, both teams playing to the under. You look, Clippers 6-2 to the under in their last 8. The Lakers are 6-1 to the under in their last 7. And you look head to head, 6-2 of the last 8 meetings in LA to the under. I think defenses come to shine in this one. Take the under between the Clippers and Lakers. Lean to the Clippers as well. Clippers 11-0 ATS the last 11 meetings in LA. So give me the Clippers and the under.
Taking the Clippers. Beating them up like they're from their old neighborhood. That's what that is. It's Richard Pryor. You ever see that Richard Pryor bit?
No.
It's freaking best. It's like Jim Brown hated you like you're from his old neighborhood. He has a whole bit about Jim Brown. Jim Brown. It's like hated you like he's from the old neighborhood. Strike a match off the palm of his hand. Yeah, it just seems like the Clippers just are sick of being the little brother.
No.
Eventually, the hammer comes down. But anyways, I'll tell you what else sucks is the Mavericks. They've gone from like sucking against the spread to just sucking. They got beat up by the Clippers. You know what it is? You know what it is about the Mavericks? Jay's in the comments, so speak softly, speak quietly. But yeah, you know what it is about the Mavericks is that it's the same problem that the Rockets had. When Christian Wood is out, they're not good. It's like they got Christian Wood, and it's the same problem. Whenever he's out, they don't win.
Well, he's out till like February.
Yeah.
He's out for
They're
a
going to
while.
lose until February.
Yeah, he's out for a while.
Yeah, sucks. Same shit. Same shit, different day. I love all the TikToks of people breaking their TVs and all the Cowboy fans breaking their TVs and running them over with their truck and stuff. You see the guy like just walk on, just punch the screen and
Just punched his TV right now.
Yeah, when Dak throws the interception.
Whoa. Yeah.
It's like
everyone around him is dying.
It's like feel my heartbeat.
I think that one was in Spanish because I heard cursing in Spanish. It was like, oh, cursing in Spanish.
Oh man, you know it's a totally politically incorrect music video from the 80s that I watched also yesterday. You got to see this one. Men Without Hats. You can safety dance. Oh man, this one is wrong in so many ways, man. In so many ways. It's like I couldn't believe it. You know, when I was watching, I'm like, if they did this today, these guys would be like exiled. You know, I couldn't believe MTV was showing it. First of all, I couldn't believe MTV now has a channel to actually show videos again. You know.
You can
I
dance
love it.
if you want to.
Oh my God. Have you seen the video?
Oh yeah.
It is it's so wrong, man. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll put it in the comments again. This one is so wrong, man. I'll put it in the Skype and I'll put it in the YouTube comments too. This one is so wrong, man. It's like there's nothing right about this thing. It's like on so many levels, man. So many levels, as they say. They're little people. We don't use that word here. Have you ever heard that Bill Burr? What's his name? Bill? Is that his name? The comedian, Bill Burr?
Yeah.
About little people, midgets.
Yeah.
What is all this? It's like, it's a what do you say? It's like it's an adjective or something. It's like that's a table, that's a chair, you're a midget. It's like I don't know. But this is like, man, I'm not a big guy. People say that shit about me. I don't care. As I'll put it in the comments there. There's the Are you watching it, Chris?
I remember this, but I look at it and I don't know what I'm watching.
Yeah, it's
everybody here is getting a live reaction to and it's not even a reaction.
It's crazy, right?
You want to talk about a video, you need to be doing acid to watch.
Yeah, these are.
Oh, okay. And someone just got hit in the butt with a hammer. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, what is this, right?
Oh, okay. Now they're playing leapfrog. Okay.
It's like.
Now there's puppets.
This is what I do in the afternoon when I wake up from my nap. This is what I watch. My wife gave me the old, what are you watching? Right? She takes the remote to change the channel and then she puts it down because she's watching. It's like, she's like, this is so wrong. Right? It's like.
Oh. Did you ever watch Billy Madison? The Adam Sandler movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember when they're doing that debate at the end and Adam Sandler makes his point about, it's like the dolphin or something like that. And then the moderator goes, I have no idea what you just said. I award you no points. And I feel that we are all dumber for having listened to you. I feel that I am now dumb for watching that music video.
S S S S A A A A F F T T T T Y Y Y say dance. Montreal versus Boston. Pittsburgh versus Panthers, Flyers versus Kings, Lightning versus Smudges. I'll tell you, I think I like the Eddie Money video better than this, for sure. No 80s video show is complete with the Land Down Under.
Yeah.
Right.
And at work.
Yeah.
Any of these games, Chris?
I was so waiting for you to be like, speaking of things that make us dumber, let's move to the NHL. I'm gonna,
SSSSAAAAFF.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with the under in that matchup between the Kings and the Flyers. I just think this is gonna be a spot where some goaltending shows up. I do lean towards the Kings in that matchup just because I do like their goaltending a little bit better, but I still like the under. I think a little bit more in that game. And I also like the Pittsburgh Penguins at home against the Florida Panthers. Panthers just terrible. They've lost 5 straight in the second half of back-to-back. And, the Pittsburgh Penguins now, they've got their goaltender back in Tristan Jarry. They're starting to play a little bit better defensively. I think they hold the other Panthers in check and get themselves a win at home in this one. So I'll take the Penguins there.
Rod?
Yeah, I agree. Take the Penguins over the Florida Panthers in this one. Panthers still having goalie issues. Who knows who's starting for this team? Definitely having troubles in net. Bobrovsky's still injured. So you're either going to get Knight or Lynn again. Take the Penguins in that one. And the other one I like the Wild here against Tampa Bay. I think the Wild playing just as good hockey as Tampa Bay, and I think they end that losing streak they have in Tampa Bay. Or Tampa Bay, I think they've gone 9 straight at home. Not this one. I'm going to take the Wild. I think they come into Tampa Bay and snag a win in this defensive battle. I like the under there too.
Betting tools like the Penguins. I don't see anything I really love here, to be honest with you. Maybe the Flyers on the puck line, but it's just too expensive. Red Wings and the Sharks. Devils against Vegas. St. Louis Blues against Buffalo. And Cashville versus the Jets. Jets.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the New Jersey Devils in regulation in this one. The Devils, they've been known to not play their best hockey at home this season, but they're starting to play a little bit better, and this may be more of a fate of Vegas than anything else. When Ron and I were doing the video for this yesterday, you just see the laundry list of injuries for Vegas, and it just keeps getting longer, and I don't see that changing here. So I'm gonna take the Devils in that one in regulation to get that minus 170 price down. And I'll take the Winnipeg Jets against Nashville. I just trust Winnipeg to get the job done a lot more than they do the Predators. And I like the goaltending that Winnipeg has, just a lot more consistent than Nashville. So give me Winnipeg laying minus 115 on the road.
Whippet was also on that show I was watching.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Whippet.
Into
Whip
shape.
it good.
Shape it up.
Move forward. Go ahead.
I mean, we can mock this music all we want, but it's 40 years later. We're talking about it.
I was going to say it's still relevant.
Right.
You can still talk about it.
Just makes me feel old.
Take me home tonight. I don't want to live. I mean, I still get stoked. I hear that song. I downloaded it onto my tunes for working out. Rod, you like any of these hockey games?
Yeah, and these hockey ones, I like the over between the Sharks and Detroit, and both teams can score the puck.
Oh crap! It's on now. It's on now.
Breaking news. We never have breaking news alerts during the morning show.
Channel 336 on DirecTV. I would play it, but it'd be a copyright violation. Yeah, they got hours of it. Then they have the rock block. It's all videos, this channel. 336. Total request playlist. Oh, this is awesome. Yo, hip hop mix. I'm in. I'm so in. Take me home tonight. The Smiths. Boy with the thorn in his side. Been there, done that. All right. This is awesome. This is Candy Girl. Candy Girl. Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
New edition. This is awesome. The other guys became Belle Biv DeVoe, right?
Yep.
That girl is poison. Great songs. All time.
Wow.
Winnipeg Jets on the puck line for me. Jets. Jets. Puck line. I also like the Blues on the puck line. I'm so sick of Sabres. According to the betting tools, they get puck lined out on the back-to-back on a regular basis. Bobby shuffling down the street. Candy girl. He made so much money. I think did he smoke all of it?
Might have.
Snorted all of it or something? My Prerogative made $20 million like in the first day. Married Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Phoenix Coyotes against the Ducks. Avs versus Capitals. Vancouver versus the other Capitals. The Blackhawks.
I'm actually going to take the Chicago Blackhawks, the other Capitals, whatever you want to call them. I mean, they've been playing really well right now. 6-2 in their last 8. And the Vancouver Canucks, they're just a mess right now. They just got a new head coach. The way they handled the entire situation was messy. Teams openly admitted that they're offloading guys, getting ready to try to go for the first overall pick. I just want no part of the Vancouver Canucks, especially at minus 230. I'll take the Blackhawks in this one.
I mean, even without the sound, you can just see how freaking talented Bobby Brown is. It's unbelievable, you know? It's like, man. It's like you're that age, you know? It's like ridiculous, man. Rod, what do you got?
This group, I agree.
Jets.
Give me the Blackhawks. I like the Blackhawks here over the Canucks. The Canucks definitely not been doing a lot of Canuck dancing this season. Getting passed more times than not. I think they get passed again. You take the Blackhawks here at that plus. I'm not laying minus 230 with this Canucks team, who is just a mess. They don't even know which way's up and which way's going and who's packing, who's ready to leave. It's like, yikes. Take the Blackhawks. They're showing off their trade bait, so they're winning games.
They're in the band shell in Boston, out on the waterfront, dancing.
Nice.
Town called Malice, the Jam. Love this stuff. Maybe we'll get a little bit of Rupert Holmes' Pina Colada song. It's possible. Could make an appearance. It's not like it's never happened before. Escape. Feel like pina colada.
Again, caught in the rain.
Escape. Pina colada. Oh. If I see a Kim Carnes, Betty Davis size, I'm going to have to stop the show and go watch it.
She's got Betty Davis eyes.
I'll tell you what, man. That woman, she didn't have a lot of songs, but she could seriously sing.
Yeah.
Seriously, man. All right. College hoops. What are you selling today, Chris?
Today I got my $15 NHL Power Play. Got that as part of my NHL 3-pack, and also got a 3-pack mixed for with college hoops and NBA.
And for me, over Pick Dog Premium, I got my $15 NHL Sniper Play. We're going for to snipe our 6th straight. Also got my college basketball birdcage, where I got 3 plays I love in today's college basketball. A nice 8-2 run in college hoops. Scoop that up and continue rolling today. Let's continue to make some money.
Rutgers against Penn State. Oh, if you buy a weekly package of mine or anybody's, or more, buy monthly, buy a 2-for-1 cap or whatever you buy, email me, mitch@pickdogs.com. I'll send you either a hat, Pick Dogs hat. You guys notice I'm wearing a fitted hat today. We have these, small, medium, large, extra large. Plus we also have the other kind that has a little thing in the back. This kind of adjustable. It's not like the cheap little plastic one. It's got the that's the Velcro strip noise. It says Pick Dogs on it. You like that, don't you, Chris? Anyways, reminds him.
I do.
It's like the guy who wrote me the application yesterday to be a writer on our site talked about how poor our grammar and punctuation was, and he spelled Pick Dogs wrong. Got Gray, very popular black. I think we're running low on these if you want black. Got blue, which are nice. But I have to say, in all honesty, the one that I never wear, but most people compliment when they see it live, that they like the best is the maroon. It's not the most popular, I know, but it's the one that when most people see it live, they say, "Oh, I really like that one," which is weird. Right? They all say Pick Dogs on them. You guys know I always wear Pick Dogs gear on the show, except when I'm not wearing Pick Dogs gear. I wore my Eddie shirt on Sunday. It was, I only wear it once every 7 years. Rutgers is playing Penn State. She's ferocious. I think she's got Betty Davis eyes. Be my little baby. Take me home tonight. Rutgers, Penn State, Illinois, Ohio State. That's what you call that's a Big Ten double dipper. Then we've got NC State, Notre Dame, Florida State, Miami, Georgetown, DePaul, Arkansas, LSU, Ole Miss, Mizzou, LaSalle versus Davidson, Central Mich against Bowling Green, Akron, Miami of Ohio. Let's just stop there. Chris, any of those in that set of games? How fun is it to root against Notre Dame these days?
Extremely fun, but the only thing that
let's call Damian Sosh and hang up.
I just imagine the scene if you just see like the camera shot just pan into the screen.
Hello. Notre Dame suck.
Yeah. For me in these ones, I'm going to take the under between Penn State and Rutgers. I think that's a first to 65 wins that game, and I think Rutgers defense probably going to dictate how the scoring in this game goes. I think it's at 128 for a reason. I like the under in that one, and I'm going to go with DePaul. I might just take him on the money line rather than lay the 2 points. I can't back a Georgetown team that's lost 30 straight conference games. It's just, yeah, it's I can't do it. So I'm gonna take DePaul on the road in that one.
Rod?
And for me, I'm gonna lay the points with Illinois. Ohio State on the road definitely has not been good. 1-4 ATS their last 5 on the road versus a team with a winning home record. They're also after scoring 90 points in their previous game, 1-6. The following game after scoring 90 plus points is Ohio State. So I'm going to take Illinois, lay the points, 4-1 at home here. I think they get a nice win and cover in that one. The other one I like here, I like LSU plus the points. I think that's too many at home against Arkansas. I think LSU 4-1 in their last 5 road games versus a team with a winning home record. And then you look at Arkansas, they're also 0-5 ATS their last 5 versus a team with a winning straight-up record. So I'm going to go with LSU plus the points. I think that's just way too many points for Arkansas to cover. 2 I like in that group of 4.
I strongly disagree. I think Arkansas wipes the floor with a really, really bad LSU team that's getting worse. I haven't seen this bad of basketball from LSU since Ben Simmons played there and couldn't get them to the NCAA tournament. I just think that, I just think they suck. I mean, they're just so freaking bad, It's like, I think they're gonna get housed. I mean, I don't see how LSU can do anything. I also will enjoy watching Notre Dame get their ass kicked. I'm gonna have to put that on the big screen, just because I like watching Notre Dame get their ass kicked. How about how loud is this? How lousy is this? What's his name? Cormac Ryan or whatever his name is. It's even great that he has a great Notre Dame name and he sucks. Makes it even more enjoyable for the rest of us. It's like, oh yeah, he's gonna be awesome. Cormac Ryan. Oh, he's gonna be good. Yeah, he sucks. Sucks. You suck. Terrible, right? Mike Bray's quitting. That's how bad it is. The rats are fleeing the nest.
Just throws hands up. I'm out.
Yep. Brian Kelly, Mike Bray. Georgetown, terrible. Pat, you can stay as long as you want. I also like the Sal against Davidson. Al Nino's is going to be doing videos soon. What do you think of that, Chris?
He's got the training for it. He's got the right coaching. So,
have you seen any of his practices?
No, I haven't.
They're not bad. He's getting better. Really? Well, not really, but better than what is always the question, right?
Yeah. I mean, hey, if the compliment's coming from you, that definitely holds some water. He really is not bad. I've kind of worked with him a little bit here. Whoa, who's this? Oh, you know what this is? I know this one. This is Kokomo from the movie Cocktail.
Come on, pretty mama.
From the movie Cocktail.
Yep.
Oh, there's Cruz.
Don't be in the video. I'm sure he's in the video, yeah.
Talking about Eddie Money videos and talking about sports. Oh, we're on the show. We're live, Carrie. Be my little baby.
Just see something fly across the room.
Whoa, Madonna causing a commotion. This woman's seriously freaking talented. All right. Man. TCU versus Oklahoma. Toledo versus Eastern Michigan. East Carolina, Tulsa. How freaking bad's Tulsa? Drake versus Indiana State. Syracuse versus North Carolina. Clemson versus Georgia Tech. Vandy versus Kentucky. Boise, Fresno. Iowa State, Kansas State. Texas, Oklahoma State. San Jose State, The Force. UNLV, Wyoming. Take it home, Chris.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with I'm going to take I just had it here. I'm going to take Syracuse plus the points against North Carolina. Just I don't trust the Tar Heels to cover any sort of number. Even laying 4.5 on the road here, this just feels like a 2 or 3 point game to me. I think Syracuse can peck away at North Carolina, sort of annoy them and keep this one close. Maybe last team to have the ball wins this game. So I'm gonna go with the Syracuse Orange plus the points there. Also gonna go with Clemson laying the points at home against Georgia Tech. Clemson quietly 16-4 on the year, and Georgia Tech just they have not been very good on the road. And I think this is another one where Clemson, they beat Georgia Tech by 13 in their own building. I think switching to Clemson, going to see a similar result here. I like Clemson laying the points there. And I'm going to go with Oklahoma State plus the 8.5. I think that's a game where Texas wins, but I think Oklahoma State covers. I think it's just going to be a closer game than that line indicates. So give me Oklahoma State plus the points.
Rod?
I agree. I like Syracuse plus the points there against North Carolina as well. North Carolina hasn't been good on the road this year. 1-4 against the number. Also 6-1 ATS their last 8 road games versus a team with a winning home record. And Syracuse 8-3 ATS their last 11 versus a team with a losing road record. I like Syracuse plus the points there. I also like Vanderbilt plus the points against Kentucky. Kentucky on the road 1-2 against the number. Vandy is playing pretty good the last 10, 6-4 against that number. I think they can keep it close with Kentucky. We have Vandy plus the points there. And the last one, I like Air Force plus the points against San Jose. Air Force playing pretty good hoops. 4-1 or 5-1 on the road against the number. 7-3 against the number in the last 10. This comes down to who's got the ball last. And I'll take the Air Force points in my pocket. The Air Force plus the points there.
I'm on the other side there. I got San Jose State. I like it. Tim Miles, I've been talking about him for 2 years. I'm going to continue to ride that horse as it has been covering the spread like no one's business. 8-2 against the number in the last 10, which makes me 8-2 against the number in my last 10 San Jose State games. I also like Drake against Indiana State and Oklahoma against TCU. I think TCU coming off that big win. Too much of a love-in going on over there. Georgia Tech, Clemson, I would stay clear from. Though I think Clemson has a good chance. I also hate Notre Dame. Can't stand them. I'm glad they suck. Let's throw Cormac Ryan under the bus while we're here. Chris, you got a parlay?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to go with the Syracuse Orange plus the points. I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics plus the points. And I will go with the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Pittsburgh Penguins plus the points. Plus points, Pittsburgh Penguins. Plus points.
And for me, I'm going to take Illinois, lay the points. Syracuse plus the points. And we'll go with the Blackhawks over the Canucks.
taking Oklahoma plus the points. NC State over Notre Dame, and Miami over Florida State. Thanks everyone for joining us. Make it a winning day. We appreciate each and every one of you. Take me home tonight. Be my little baby. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till you see the light. Take me home tonight. Listen to you just like Ronnie sang. Oh my God. It actually is on right now. It just came on. I swear to God. On that note, make it a winning day, man. It's a sign.